All right. Hello, hello. Hiya. Hello. What's up? It's Thursday, and it is 1:30 in the afternoon on the Pacific coast of the United States in California. And actually, let's go somewhere else. Let's go to the island of Siptah in the world of Conan Exiles and play some games. What do you say, everybody? What's up, Ladybugs? What's up, Pharrell? What's up, everybody in here? What's up, everybody who may join later in the stream or watch the VOD later? Appreciate all of you coming and hanging out. Thank you for joining me. And today's little bit of digital monkey puzzling entertainment. 4:30 there. See, move here, you'll get 3 hours back. at least the first time. Yeah. And I get to stay up later than everybody else. I'm at the very end, unless of course maybe I was in Hawaii and then I could push it another hour. But yeah, I'm right on the edge of that coast, and I get the sun the last. Alaska might get it later than me too, but yeah, they only get it for half the year. Although then they get a lot of it. Right now, it is dark there. In fact, speaking of darkness in Alaska, it must be almost certain areas must be just dark all day because we just hit winter solstice, my one holiday that I can really embrace. Although I didn't do a whole lot for it this time, except stayed inside in my PJs all day and played video games, which is a perfect thing to do on the shortest day of the year and the longest night of the year. So yeah, if you ever want to wish me happy holidays, definitely wish me a happy winter solstice, or there's two equinoxes and a summer solstice as well. But those are things that I can see that are real, that to me, and that I can verify at least, and meant a lot to people as we have progressed through our history of humanity. If you're a culture based on living off the land and there is no sun, that can be very scary. And then the sun comes back. It is definitely cause for celebration. And it is the official start of winter. Living around the middle of Finland, yeah, it's mostly dark here now. Yeah. Make sure you take some of that vitamin D. And don't let that lack of light depress you. Do you guys use the lamps to get yourself some light? Because, yeah, that lack of sun can definitely get to you. Although there's something really nice about winter and getting cozy, and if you can have a fire or not, or at least pretend, or things that sort of simulate for a fire, like your heating, if you have it, hopefully. But yeah, it's a good time for fantasy. It's a good time for imagination. It's a good time to kind of go inward and live all that kind of fun stuff, the internal entertainment life. Speaking of, let's go ahead and start Conan up. I did check out a couple other games in between. I've still been trying to get these settings right for Witcher 3, and I had a little bit of luck. Unfortunately, the port with all the new eye candy is problematic, at least on PC. And they did do a patch that helped it out. It had a lot of stutter. It got better, and actually, in the process, I greatly improved something on my computer, or at least something that has some marginal things, is a resizable bar for if you have a Series 3000 or 4000 NVIDIA card, you can actually do a motherboard update. Well, if you bought it since March 21st, it should already be there, but I did a motherboard update and a GPU firmware update, and now basically it allows the CPU, your processor, to gobble up all the information from your graphics card at once rather than have it fed through a little tube. It opens up its mouth wider to receive all that good video information. So that actually helped a lot with The Witcher. It's still not perfect. We could play it now with all its eye candy glory. It would be a little imperfect. So if you guys are really hungry for that, let me know. Nah, you mean you're a child of darkness anyway. Live it. Live your real self there. And then You know, believe it or not, I actually started up a Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, now it's called, the part 1 of the Final Fantasy thing. And really interesting. We could talk about that as we go along. I realize sometimes how used to open world games I am, and PC games as well. It's very much a console game, even though it's on PC now. And it's one thing when a game is linear. Now, you've seen me play some linear games on the channel, but it's another thing when it is completely on rails. And I struggle with that. My goodness. I mean, here I am playing Conan, where I can do whatever I want. I could never held up for a conversation or a cutscene. Like, yeah, there's parts in there where, you know, you're sort of in open world, but you're talking to someone and you can't move while you talk to them. And then there's like a literal 3 seconds as they're walking away from you. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000 before your character can even move. And it's like, whoa, okay. And in combat, you have to pause the combat to choose your abilities, which is really interesting to me. You could kind of do that in a couple games. You could do that in Skyrim. You could stop and go to the menu and choose a potion, and the combat would freeze while you did it. You could like go in there and eat 5 sweet rolls, which was always an interesting part of Skyrim. And Mass Effect did that too, Mass Effect 1. But it's something that's pretty uncommon. Linear games are kind of like interactive movies. They very much are. They very much are. And there's some that I definitely still want to play. Last of Us Part 1 is coming out in March. I've never played Last of Us because I'm a PC guy. I don't have any consoles. I did watch it once, and I definitely want to play that, even as grim as it is. And there's others. You've seen me play some. But yeah, they are like interactive movies, and some people really like that. I'm just so used to having agency now. I'm just really spoiled with that. So it's interesting to me when games don't have that, and I'm just like, why do people okay with this? And then of course there's the whole console game 2 thing where they you know, you have to make the game work on a controller, and then when you adapt that to PC, there's definitely good ways to make it work, but I kind of think there's almost like a disdain by the designers for the PC, and they give you all new keys that are never used, and you have to go through and change them all back to something familiar, which I had to do for that. Anyway, rant over. Looking down at our place now, it's starting to feel like somewhere on the map here. We had built this thing first, right? This is the big building that houses our crafting and our storage and everything, and then this is the tower with wizardry and alchemy and my bedroom and a lovely view. But it was kind of sitting out here in the middle of this big grassy plain, just like it was like plopped down there by some sort of omnipotent player overlord. Who would that be? But of course it was all done here by Zula, Monkey Puzzle, and her crew. Got a couple archers here hanging out up on the roof, keeping an eye on things, making sure we stay safe. Yeah. But yeah, we've started to do some civic planning here, and add some more outbuildings and a boundary wall and stuff, really making this start to feel like a place. We had the teleporter here and the vault for when people exchange goods from when we do dungeons runs together. But I had an inn, so that's a place for the dancers to be, and it's just a tavern. It's a nice place to hang out. And eventually, when I get around to configuring the Thralls Are Alive mod for my folks, it'll be a place where they go to recreate. And then we added a stable place for my mounts and horses and stuff like that, and integrated with the animal pens and stable and everything. Imagine being one of those archers and slipping on that roof. Yeah, and getting tetanus. It would be more than tetanus, man. If you lived to have tetanus after falling on these spikes, you'd be doing well. And then last stream, we went ahead and built this apartment over here, a little townhouse, whatever it is, all out of the Catan pieces. And that is the housing for some of my more favored people. My personal companions live there. And then today, we're going to finish the wall, hopefully, over there. And then with the space remaining, build some apartments to house the rest of my folks. And then it's just going to be a matter of filling in the gaps. I'm going to leave this open space in the middle, put our little altar for Duchetto over there, and then yeah, we'll probably decorate as we go. As I learn more of the little RP deco mods, we'll find little things to put here and there. But that should be the extent of most of the building. That'll just leave me the ability maybe to do some fobs here and there. But it will feel like a place at that point. At least it will stop them from sliding down. Yeah. This is a very spiky game in more than one way, but yeah, lots of spikes on the building pieces. I kind of dig. Some people don't like it. I think it's definitely a certain kind of character. Yeah, this is the thing we built last time. I like it. It's definitely got a very Asian influence in its style, combined with sort of the arcane pieces that I think are also kind of Asian, honestly. And yeah, very red, very warm, very elaborately engraved here and there. But yeah, they got the little hangout up here, some chairs and things. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 beds up here. It hooks up with the roof of the stable, which becomes like a big extended deck for it. So you can have big parties out here and stuff. We got to put more tables and chairs and things out there. Do like the POIs do. Have these little outdoor settings. People with their beer cans thrown around and stuff. A little balcony out here. Yeah, I dig it. Lots of tapestries, and candles, and lanterns, and pottery. Statues. Indeed. I just threw this down. I thought it was going to be a statue for inside, but it turns out it's way too big. Is that Saphira's house? I lie. Thank you. It's for Saphira and for Delicia, and for Naja, at least at the very start. Those three, definitely. Oh, and also, what's her face, Lathandra. All my personal companions. There's room for at least 5 of them to sleep there. At least if 2 of them can share that double bed, they can be in there. So yeah, it's going to be their place. Indeed. In fact, we can start moving some of them over there. You want to come over there, Delincia? And where's Naja? Naja, come check out your new place. It's a multicultural village. It is, indeed. I decided not to use the same build set for all of them. We could have done that, make them all kind of the same theme, but I thought it was a good opportunity to play with the different build sets. And also, it just, you know, a lot of times little villages are like that, right? Each person builds their own house and it has its own little feel. Yeah. So why don't you all come in here? You can make it in. Can you make it in? That's a good question. They have a hard time with the doorway, don't they? Yeah, we may run into that when we set up the Thralls Are Alive. Where did they go? I hear one of them going, hit! Hit! Hey, you made it in. Nice. I wish I could make her sit on that chair. I don't know that I can. Lincia. Why don't you come over here? We'll have you chill out On the bed. Let's see. Let's choose an emote. That's not. I don't have too many emotes. Yeah, you could sit right there on that big floofy. Really nice. Naja. Why don't you hang out over here? I need more sit postures and stuff. Oh, wait, wrong thing. What else do I got? Looks like I only had one sit. Only one of these relaxation ones are actually lying down, but I don't have like a recline or anything. Tinkering, juggling, surrendering, working metal. I haven't found a lot of emotes on here yet. Expression, thoughtful, angry. I guess you just sit. Got stuck on the roof. Right? Yeah, you can hang out there too. Grab a book, have some tea, and so on. And then maybe Lysandra, you can come with me. Saphira is actually kind of hanging out up there. She kind of hangs out in my personal apartment. We're roommates up there, so she can stay up there. Her and Henrik come over here. There's a bunch of folks I actually have to gear them up and dress them up and take them out. But yeah, Lysandra is a dancer herself. She's not actually employed on the stage here, but maybe she could be kind of like checking it out and kind of dancing in the crowd, maybe. Something like that. So we'll choose a dance. We don't have a lot of dances. We have the chicken dance or the Sumerian dance. So the Sumerian dance it is. And then Henrik, he looks like he might be able to toss a few down. So we'll put him here and we will give him, let's see. Oh wait, wrong one. Emote. Choose. Yeah, he'll be a little drunk. He'll have tossed a few down. Oh my. Is there one where he's just sort of like engaged and talking? Choose emote. Let's see. Expression. Celebrate. Those are just two different kinds of drunk. Angry, nonchalant, terrified, scared, thoughtful. None of those are really appropriate for here. I need more. Tinkering, juggling, surrendering. Yeah, he needs more. More. That only leaves this. I guess he'll just be drunk. Good ale. Or roommates. That's right. Alright. We'll leave it at that. Otherwise, be something like that. There was a cheer. There's a lot of other ones, but I just don't have them. You have to get them each time. I feel like I have them on the Exiled Lands. but I don't hear. What happens if he leans? It looks like he should fall down. That's not too weird, but if he's gonna be like that, he should probably be maybe over here. Something like that. Wasn't Hosov's also having some? Hey, Bechamel. I don't think so. Hosev's... You can add them to the party. I didn't see any Hosev emotes in here. Yeah. Or you could have working metal be sort of a dance. Or tinkering. Alright, he's just gonna be like that. A little laid back. Typical unexpressive male. Yeah. But yeah, I'd love to have one that's like sort of like, hey, yeah, engaged. But we'll see how that goes. I also maybe just need to find where to pick up more emotes. There's probably places here I could do that. Anyway, yeah, let's figure some stuff out. Let's do some building. I think I left the chests, the stuff in here. This one's got stuff, and this one's got mats. So let's go ahead and let's move this one closer to where we're going to be working today. Oh, too far. A bit at a time. You know, it's heavy. Oop. I do want to fix this real quick. It's bugging me. We're going to be working back here, Summers. Throw this up here for now. This gets a little too tall. I think we need to go down right here. And then come over. Except, let me see, we come straight here. So if we come straight and then look, I think that might work. We'll find out. Let's see. Okay, so we need to come down, down, down with stairs. You know what? Let's do the good old PEB. This is the mod that updated today. And let's start pulling some stuff. Oh wait, no, not that one. I need the wall right here. That needs to go on the outside of this one. Let's do it over here. And then we can grab this. Start it going down. I just want this all to be closer to ground level. You're doing all kind of weird things. I think we just need to get rid of that now. Oop. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to have another buildy episode. I wanted to mix it up, maybe get some action in, but, you know, I also just want to finish this, because, you know, you start these big projects, and it's really hard to actually get them done sometimes, so, yeah. I think we can just do this one with that. Yeah, we're just going lower. Lower. So I'm going to make sure that we finish this, because I think it's only got one more day of work. And stuff can be added after that, but I think that's all it's going to take to get it to a point of being good enough. So how you all doing? What's everybody else up to? How are you guys spending this fine Thursday? Problem is, yeah, we're right at ground level over here, so we can't go too much lower. But yeah, it gets a little high over here. I think that's okay. We could go radically lower, but let's see if we can get away with this. That one's facing the wrong way. Oop. Height. What you been doing? More importantly, what you been playing? These games are life. Not really, but they're a lot of fun. All right, let's go deeper dive here, because we got to stay as low as we can. And I think we can go a little lower here than we were. So we'll have to do it over here. That's got to go away. Dwarf Fortress, Path of Exiles, and Kobold Care. Last one is NSFW, though. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Life is for enjoyment. Works for you? Kobold Care. Now I'm fascinated. I have to go check out what that is. You know, I was thinking about Path of Exile. Supposedly Path of Exiles is supposed to be one of the best, least finished D&D type games out there. Until Baldur's Gate 3 actually finishes up. Path of Exiles and, is that Black Desert, Bechamel? Oh, you've been also Arcane, City Skylines, Medieval Dynasty. Wow, that's a lot of games. Ladybugs, it's raining here. Been feeling kind of bad today. Tummy troubles. Aw. Have to fend for themselves. That's right. Make them take care of their own stuff, man. Was going to travel, but waiting plus wasn't feeling your best either. Oh, okay. Each of these is pretty much touching ground. We still get this big drop right here. I guess it's got to happen somewhere, huh? Maybe what happens if we try to put some stairs on this? I guess that's not too bad. I think that's better than how it was. Yeah, it's a little closer to the ground. The only other choice we have is we could go a little lower and have it embed on this side. I think that's alright. That's better. Yeah, so I've actually been thinking about Path of Exiles. I get a little impatient with turn-based stuff, but sometimes it's better than being too hectic. Medieval Dynasty is something I've been meaning to go back to. I looked at Dwarf Fortress a couple times. From a distance, its interface is not super engaging, but I know that the gameplay gets deep. What am I doing? I'm doing this. I'm gonna move this over here somewhere so we can grab it. Path of Exiles is not turn-based. Oh, I thought it was. Okay. Even better then. So this thing, I don't know where this is gonna go. Let's delete it for now. Boop. And we'll figure out what happens with that. Maybe there's some other place, some other way we'll share our loot. Warlord, what's up? Well, that's interesting to find out. That's intriguing. Yeah, clearly I haven't played it, so I don't know. But yeah, I was looking at that. Dwarf Fortress is a lot more playable now that it's got native graphics rather than ASCII. Yeah. Yeah. I've been aware of it since the ASCII days. I've never played it. Apparently, in the ASCII manifestation, it was really hard on your hard drive. It would like write and delete data over and over again. Apparently, it was like a SSD killer. Path of Exiles is like the bigger and more complex brother of Diablo. Ah. Well, I will take a look. I think this is the door to nowhere now. Here, we'll just do that. Boop. There we go. We're going to do the same over here. And then let's see what we can do to get this to link up now. Ooh, what happened to my FPS? Why over here? Path of Exiles is free? Interesting. That's never the make it or break it for me for playing a game. I'm not a high income person, so don't take it as that. But I'm generally willing to scrounge up the cost of entry to a game. Oftentimes the something actually being a paid game, I prefer. Like, my son often tried to use that as a way to get me to get him games. He's like, it's free. And I'm like, I'd actually be more inclined if I actually had to pay for it. Because if it's free, it means there's always, like, the pressure for microtransactions and stuff later. Not always, but it's often the case. And the game shop is literally just cosmetics, but it makes enough money for them. Yeah, which is the way to do it. Definitely. Although, you know I like my cosmetics. I'm not? You surely thought so? That's just because I act so privileged all the time. Maybe we'll start back here. I'm trying to decide if we should hold this little corner. It could be a little space where we could put something. I might have to do a little restart, because, I'm really feeling the FPS over here, though I shouldn't. I've generally still been sticking around 70. Cosmetics and storage and character slots. Ooh. Well, I am a hoarder. Yeah, that is rough. That is actually some real quality of life there. That was the game breaker for me for Fallout 76. I know, which is a very different game than Path of Exiles, but it's a hoarder game, but you didn't have enough room for everything. And so you actually had to throw away a lot of your hoarding because you didn't have room for it. And then they introduced the subscription, which gave you more storage. And I was just like, what? It's so wrong. I'm tempted just to square this off, and then we'll get one more space here. A little real estate. A hoarder of characters and loot. Now, if that is the cost to entry is, you know, like if it's free, but you're going to spend, you know, 20 to 50 bucks, 60 bucks getting the things you need to play, then that's basically buying the game. And people who couldn't, although it does create this class divide of folks who can afford to do that and who can't, which can be a little rough. I actually want this to be this height. So we might have to adjust this. Let's see. Can you do both sides of a PEB? Have one sideways and one vertical and adjust both? Let's find out. It wants to go there. You can play Path of Exiles without, but your nature will make you buy. I mean, I like supporting games because it's just one of the funnest things in the world for me. And so you know, I'm cool supporting developers. There's no way they can do it for free. So yeah, I'm happy to support games that I like, for sure. And you know, I do that in lieu of a lot of other things people would do. You know, because entertainment is expensive, and a lot of entertainment is just like a one-time only expense, right? I mean, meaning like, you know, you go out and watch a movie or go out to dinner or something like that, and then that's it. That's all you get. Whereas a game, you can play and play and play. Get hundreds of hours for the same amount of money that could get you a very budget evening out. I'm all about that. I think I'm gonna need to do this. Actually, is that right? There? Where's that get us? Is that the same height? Yeah, that's the same height. Well, I'll have to give that another look, because I've definitely got that Jones right now. That itch for a new game. I love Conan, but we've put in several hundred hours now. And I'm not done. But yeah, it's kind of... I guess almost an illness. Where after a certain amount of time, I need something new. Trying to get it on this line. I like the gate actually sticking out a little bit forward. It kind of emphasizes it. So I'm just trying to get this get it over here, but at that height. Is this? So let's try again with Heb. This one. Guess we gotta do it over here. If we go down one, is that correct? So let's put this one on now. Another one of these. Can you scooch me one more forward, please? Just one more. It's closer. It looks like the right height. Maybe we could scooch it one more. Go like that, maybe? I think that's it. Maybe we'll... Give this one of these. Insert that into there. This one needs to be this high. Maybe this needs to be a square on the corner. That looks wrong. Basic supporter is what you buy if I'm really interested in the league. Default character size is 24 without buying, while you start with 4 tabs of storage. Yeah, it doesn't feel forced. It's like you said, a bit of quality of life, which one can decide for the liking of the game. Huh. Is that something that would you guys be interested in seeing me play that? I'm not promising. I'd have to go see what I think about it, but just out of curiosity. Are these ones not stackable? I'm not feeling stackable. Oh, there we are. So too high is what we're going for mostly in this. You'd be curious how I would fare? Like whether I got my booty kicked or not? There's a lot of space in between these. I didn't realize that. Is that the case all the way around? I guess kind of, sort of, huh? Oh no, it gets stopped by this middle piece. Okay. You can see it here because that's actually... No, I don't know why. Anyway, this helps break up the back of this wall here. So if that had a stair, and if it would place, yeah, that's why I was thinking this would have to be square over here. 'Cause it does that, unless we brought it down a little sooner. Right there. What happened there? Trying to get this matched up. It don't wanna. I like kind of rounding off the corners. I mean, it makes it feel a little bit more interesting. I guess that's the way. I want to fill this in somehow and then just be able to do the stairs from there. Ceiling probably won't do it right. If I could stick a ceiling out from the side of this. You could grab one of these again. Where would I be without my pib? Ladybug says sure. I'll give it a look. I'll give it a look. Guess I gotta do it here. Oop. I just deleted something over there. Whoops. And that's not hidden. Oop. I really would like to put it on the side of this one. That let me do that and then place one of these there. It's a minor problem. Hey, let go. Oh my goodness. That's what I want to do. Right there. There it is. But you can't place one next to it. Godlike hammer swipe. Oh yeah, deleting some. Yeah, there's no limit. You could delete it all the way over there, I believe. Doesn't seem like there's a limit. You have the power. You've got the power. There you go. Some stairs. Stairs don't know what to do with themselves. There's so many snap points. I don't know where to go. Not there. Go where you were when I clicked. There it is. Okay, and then we just need some parapets. Boop, boop. Am I too far? Or am I out of something? I'm out of insulated wood. Traveling man, monkey puzzle. Indeed. From the top, it's easier to place stairs. Hear the shuffle of the dancers inside. What's up, man? Alright, let's look in the thing here first. Yes, indeed, we did use up the insulated wood. Let's go get some more. I still have the Beast of Burden on. Not in there. But here we have plenty. Some of you, some of you. Monkey puzzle. It's French. Indeed. Get over there. There we go. Okay. Boop. Yeah, the problem with these 90-degree ones is you get these little gaps. Not a whole lot you can do about that. Unless, is there a PEB grid for a 90 degrees? Never looked into that. Because that's what adds the 90-degree pieces. I don't think so. Insulated. That's fine, though. For the parapets, there's gaps anyway. Every day I'm shuffling. It's a little distracting. It's kind of nice having the dancers out over here and away from in my base. It's that little shuffle. I keep thinking someone's walking in behind me. I'm like, who's visiting me? Who's visiting me? Okay, anyway. That is that. And then, I think we can just have that right there. How do we feel about that? That's fine. Oh, this is weird. Alright, this cannot be. Yes, this is not okay. Floating. They will crawl in there. Is this holding this? Let's see if everything falls apart. No. Okay. Need to get that actually up there. So I think we're going to need, once again, PEB to the rescue. Where would we be without it? That one needed updating today. People couldn't get on for a while because that one updated. Nope. It's all good now. Why you no go in the right place? Eh? Eh? Let's see, maybe let's get this one in the right place. Do it right. Yeah, there we go. I shouldn't need that. Or that. Or that, really. Do I dare? Yeah, because that's supported by that now. Yeah, that's worth it having that 90 degrees in there. Breaks it up a little bit. You still need silk? Yeah, next time I need silk, I definitely need silk because I have not been following through with the silkworm thing or gone to get gossamer. I could just go somewhere and get crap load of gossamer. Go do some mass cull over by the demon thing, but I've been a homebody. I've been too busy building to go out in the world. But we could do another one of these and get 44 crafting. Turn those poor grubs into silk. Yeah, next time we need to make a bunch of carpets and stuff. If I can just keep remembering to do that, we'll be okay. I wonder, should we put some of these in here? I think that looks good. Let's do one over here. Maybe next week. Yeah. And then here, I think, we'll just keep the stairs coming up like that. Sticks out a little bit strangely. I guess that's just the way that walls stick out from foundations. That's just how it is. I think I'm gonna do that restart though, guys. The see if we can get our frame rate back. We haven't added that much since this morning that it should have changed. Yeah, so I'll just do it right here. Let's just go ahead and quit. Quit game. And we'll just chat for a minute while we restart. Boop, boop, boop. Give it a little refresh. Yeah. You have almost 4,000 silk. Stop bragging. Yeah, I have not been stockpiling as much as I should. I've done a fair amount of harvesting resources and stuff to do what we've done so far. But yeah, there's more that could be done for sure. I got to make all those fancy gowns for my NPCs and stuff too. It's going to take some silk. It's coming back in now. It's nice to be able to do that. He's probably Spider-Man. You know, and there's the two different versions of Spider-Man. There's the ones that can actually, it depends on where in the Spider-Verse you are. But there's the ones that have to design the little device. The little, you know, that's the one I grew up with. The comics was the, it was just a Peter Parker science thing, right? He had the little button on his palm, thing that went on his wrist with little cartridges that shot spider webs, which is It's a lot of spider webs for not having any bulging pack of spider juice. And then there was the ones that could actually just shot it from their body, depending. How am I on other resources? I think I'm pretty good. I actually did, despite what I just said, I actually did come in a couple times and make sure that I had insulated wood and steel and stuff coming in. So I think we're good. Gathering is your jam. I am so grateful to have folks who like gathering, who play with me. I was complaining about to Fortizar about Icarus open worlds not respawning resources, and he was saying, "Oh, it would take way too much work to harvest all the resources in the world." I was like, "Dude, you do not know the people I play with." Yeah, you do not know these folks. Alright, that's feeling a little bit better. We're up to like 58 FPS. We were hitting the low 30s a second ago. But I knew I'd take a hit for doing all this building. There's no way around that. Unless somehow I muster up money for a 4090. That would be a bit crazed. You know, so this is actually the edge right here that this wall should go on. And then up over to there. Because if here, then the invaders make it up this, well, they'd have a hard time. They won't really make it up that. Stand there. But it feels like it should kind of stay on the edge of the high part. So that would really be here. Yeah, ain't seen us. We were like those alien movies that come to harvest planets, right? This big beam just sucking it all up. I think this is going to take a 90, actually. Came like that. Oh, I know what I did. I would need to go like that, I guess. Maybe one back. Did that do? That's the right angle, though. Would that get us there? You are at 30-ish FPS with the new 1440 monitors. Evening, Papa H. And I'm your overlord. And you welcome me. Right? I welcome our overlord. Monkey puzzle. All right, these don't fit on there quite right because it's a longer edge. That's right. That's about right, though. We can live with that. I think. And then over here, what would happen? Could we just use one of these? Yes, we could. I know this part isn't super exciting, guys, but it's chill, you know? It's a chill way to hang out, and I can chat a whole bunch with you guys as I do it, and we get it done. And people tell me they actually like the building streams, so as much as I am amazed by that, I will believe you. Oh, my double jump back. You know, I think the it's actually having the building part out too that is rough on the FPS. Now that I'm remembering. When you put the hammer away, it gets way better. Put that hammer away. Building stream means more engagement with chat, yeah. I am the hive mind. I think we just need to keep these coming sideways, huh? That. Yeah, forget this individualism. We are one organism, living for the glory of the whole. Alright, well that's pretty good there. Oh. For that wall. It's so cold here, you're at 2 degrees before wind chill and 4 inches of snow. Oh my god. I actually left my back door open today because I could. It's warm outside. And wanted to get some fresh air in here. It's all stuffy. Me and my 19-year-old living in a place together. It's a little musty. We both shower daily, so it's not that bad, but yeah. Sometimes you need some fresh air, subject. Can't seem to put one down there. Oh well. Raleigh, got a blizzard. Oh snap! Anomaly detected. You're an anomaly, O'Reilly. What's up, man? How you doing? What's going on with you? Sorry, I was just looking at a few things in the Discord here. And I'm now in voice Raleigh, if that's something that interests you. Now up here, we want to just run this edge here so we still get our bears. So if we were going something like this, I want it to actually be on that grid over here, but we're just sketching right now. If we did something like this, and then I guess we could just turn that way. So we could have the gate here. It's probably the thing to do. Or we could have the gate here. I think we keep it more minimal and we have it here. And then that's going to give us this space here for the apartments I'm going to build. You good? Just wrapping up work? Awesome. Yeah, so we want to come this way. Yeah, you must be near the tail end if you can have the stream on. So this would kind of turn like that. Is that going to get us there? It's just not quite the angle, huh? So it's gonna take a 90 here. Can almost do it. It's still not quite right. We want to basically be coming in like this, right? If you got to there, and then you could come to there. Oh man, that deletes a lot of stuff. Chest is not quite close enough. Just sketching. Yeah, that's pretty good. We got our little road still. And then the gatehouse is going to go here somewhere. We'll make that one a little bit more elaborate. Then we take a turn here. I think that's one of these, eh? Boop. Maybe it's a 90. Yeah, I think that's right. A dragon head for a moment looked like it's emptying its stomach. Is it puking? Bleh. Yeah, with its puking its vile acid on our invaders. Bleh. Okay. So I think we can actually just take a 90-degree turn here, right? Came out to there. What am I out of now? I can't be out of black ice, kid. Alright, I guess I am. Gotta go get some more. Alright, let's go get some black ice. Here, let's just grab this for now. Now that we know where we're going. Grab that. And then we're gonna take a turn. Then things took a turn. Go this way. Yeah. Took a turn for the worst. Okay, and that's what we got. Alright, let's put away what I got. How did I get leather on me? What did I delete? What did I delete? I deleted something. Oh, I deleted the stair. Can I pull stuff for that one stair? No. Alright. I have to remember to replace that. Let's take a look at what that shape looks like. If I could open my door. Jarvis, what did I tell you? About sinking in the floor, man. It's a bad image. Stay on duty. Jarvis is impeccable. Sometimes he has a little bender. And that happens. I think that's okay. It's a little weird. Fitting some buildings into there. They're going to be at kind of an odd angle. But that's what the terrain wants to do. Gate wants to be like right there. Like even a little further back than what I did. But yeah, that'll make the building pretty interesting back there, to say the least. You know, that's how it goes in most settlements, is they build to fit the terrain rather than... People didn't have bulldozers and stuff for a good amount of time. Yeah, so I don't want to take up more space than I need. I don't want this to get bigger than it has to be. We'll need to branch off here and make a little road that goes out that way. And that'll probably be the last of our pavement. Okay. Anyway, let's go get some black ice. So we'll need Nausea and... Actually, I don't need them, do I? Because I can carry all the things. But we should bring Delincia. Come along. Don't you had your little rest in your nice apartment? Delincia and Lathandra, I think. Two fighting ladies. Lathandra got time to recreate a little bit. Come along. Let's go get us some goblinoids. I'm still carrying this vault. Okay, and for this, I think we just want to do damage, so we get Elixir of Grace and Salted Exquisite Meat. Come over here and get some black ice. Yeah, that gives us 30% more agility damage. And these are not the strongest of foes, so I think we'll be alright. Hey! As he knocks me over.
Die!
She's not messing around.
God take you!
I thought she was gonna curse right there.
Wrong fight!
No cursing. Keep it clean. So we're just gonna pickaxe the black ice because you get more that way. Yeah, these guys are always fighting that stag when I get here. End it. End it. I don't have double jump, so be careful. Oh god. We got our fancy UI back, by the way. He updated his mod. Man, they so nerfed that. Sadness. Alright, ladies, why don't you go take care of that one? Actually, Lathandra's still leveling. I probably should have given her the proper food. Well, she's not going to get a ton of levels from this. What level are you? You're 16. And we want to continue leveling your agility. And your vitality. So that was, I think that was the, it was either the cooked fish or the exotic feast gave both. The cooked unappetizing, have a lasting feast, which gives her vitality and grit. Well, if he catches a random level for this, c'est la vie.
You picked the wrong fight. Curse you.
He's helping. He missed it.
Taste death. Die.
See, that's... Is that all we get? I think that's all the black ice. Hey. Rude. What did I get out of that? I didn't get that much. I feel like I got more. Is there some up here? These are all just crystal. Well, that's it. We'll have to come back. Okay. Let's look up here too. Oh, she did level. C'est la vie. Alright. That's what we can grab for now. We'll have to come back here as soon as we use that up. Things should have respawned by then. I gotta remember where the rest of the black ice is. It's not the only place on the map, obviously. That's a little bit. We'll turn around in a minute and see what kind of train we brought with us. And that's like what the fortress is looking like for now. We would come up here and get in the gate here. Yeah, when I build here, I'll have to decide whether we're going to build off this line or we'll do this line, which would be at a weird angle. Or we'll figure out how to fill in the whole space, huh? Travel! What's up? Looking mighty orange. Oh, thank you. That's a very nice chest of goodies. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for your donation. Much obliged. Alright. Keep us in business. Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Sir, ma'am, sir. Get some silk. There. It's a nice amount of silk. Thank you very much. got a little extra ice. Ice, baby. Gotta put that out here. Okay, sweet. Alright, ladies, you can come back over here. Chill out. And they really do struggle with these doors. I wonder if we have doors that are even bigger. You can hang out over here. Why don't you... I guess everybody's just gonna have to sit, huh? Oh, she went back to sitting. As soon as I put her on guard. And she's gonna probably go back to dancing. Indeed. Just watching and looking. Hey man, and donating. Appreciate it very much. We could just keep this line going straight over that way.
Oh.
This is more space. Should be able to use one way or another. Let's keep it. I feel like this is a little bit pinched right here, though. This is the road up. Although that is on track for this. You know what? Why don't we just round this off a little bit? Maybe to there. And then that helps settle this directionality a little bit. One more out. And then this. Really, the gate should be here. Actually, maybe we'll claim a bit more of this. So we've got this road for the most part now. I think gate goes here. It's a little high. Or No, it's gotta happen down here. Hey, OP offline. What's up? Things are good, man. Things are good. We're just designing our fortifications for our little complex here. Making a little town out of our base. How you doing? Thanks for coming in to join us. Yeah, just having a little chill. Buildy stream. Good. Yeah, I think that's a good place. Get out of town. Thank you, we're working on it. What do we use over here? I think we've been using double doors, right? Yeah. Does that link up over here? No, we needed the is that the 90? Neither. May need to resolve that angle. Is it just this? Pretty much just that, except that that turns out a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't face where it's going to need to face. We were doing better before with that's better. Do we do it there, or do we need to take it back? That's it. Well, it's 2 across. Could be right there. I guess let's resolve the path to it, and that will kind of decide things. So if we're doing it from here... go off that way. I need to turn again. It's a little bendy. What if we did that? Yeah, that's pretty good. This is gonna need to get lowered. But right now we're just figuring out the shape. Let's get the right direction. This was sketch. It goes from being 3 wide to 2 wide. And we're just getting back there. You know what? We could have skipped all this. Just kept going with this. And we take a turn. This would be sunk. This is all a big mess. But it ends up right about here. So our angle's gotten a little weird. But we can just kind of resolve that. Just kind of mesh it together and then maybe use this to continue on up that way. So that's a pretty good angle for this. Yeah. We just need to resolve this bit a little bit. If it's lowered, I think it might look better. Can't be too much lower than this, though. Because, yeah, if it goes any lower, it's going to embed right there. So... we'll worry about lining them just right in a minute. Maybe this has to come over like this. Something like that. Yeah, it's getting there. So how does that get into here? Trying to understand. That angle definitely came from here, but the triangles get weird. Can almost do that and call it a day. You know, get the angles on them right. Yeah, it bothers me when they kind of mesh like that. I'm not sure what else we could do. Brought this all the way over. Looks better. Yeah. I need to be able to just put brick by brick. Honestly. That's not too bad, but... Alright, how close should we get before we do that weirdness? Not that. But it kind of needs to connect right there. I can't go any lower. I can get lower about here. I guess I'm just gonna have to live with the meshing. It's not the worst thing in the world. Just trying to determine our starting point, and then we'll kind of even that out. I guess that's the best we can do. Alright, let's start actually getting the lines to go right. Which way do we want them to go? I guess they gotta go that way. And starting here, we'll lower it a bit. Hey, Pookie. Welcome in. How you be? What kind of trouble you been getting up to today? So let's lower it. Right here. See how that looks. It's kind of buried. Not terrible. The other choice would be like that. That's a little bit better. Hey, coffee cup. What's up? I finally saw your friend request in Darktide. I said, no way. Just kidding. Let's go down again, maybe. Maybe. I think I'm mostly okay with that. I'm not completely satisfied over here, but I don't know that I ever will be. Don't know that that helps. That's almost better. Just that little bit right there. Midwest is getting hit too. Yeah, and then we're gonna need to go back up again. Guess to that height? No, not quite. What if we... Can we lower that one? Yes, we can. Oop. Breaking things. I guess we gotta go back up here, huh? Maybe... Not yet, huh? Maybe... Yeah, that's definitely the height there. I wish I didn't have to do that there. And maybe we bring this out. Maybe we just don't need to go down here. Guess that's weird. It's not going to be perfect no matter what I do. I just got to make it so at least I don't have to think about it every time I look at it. You had guest drivers up on Saturday who canceled due to the storm. What if... Let's see. Well, I mean, we could just let the landscape take over a little bit there. It's just that one spot. Wish you could dig in here. Hey, Sir Garwin. Thanks for coming in with the snacks. Reminding everybody to like. Appreciate that, sir. You know, what if we... that there and then brought this out here. It makes a little bit more sense, right? That's a little weird. If we could just maybe move this over a bit. Okay. Doing that thing where it won't snap just right. I mean, it won't select properly. Can you hear me thinking? Think. Think. Which do I prefer? Neither, really. I guess the cleaner one is better. And this could just go away. That's what it is. That's what it is. And then that one goes away. Sure. Alright, let's move along. Move it along. Heard gears grinding. Thought it was your furnace. That's right. Can we go one lower here? Is that it? It's gonna go back up, right? Where does this end up? This comes out. That's probably a reasonable height, right? Yes, we're gonna have a gate right there. And it's kind of good that opens up a little bit for the gate so it doesn't get too pinched here. I think that mostly makes sense. Should we bring the gate one out? Give it some presence. kind of assert itself. And that kind of blends them. Right? Although we got two different heights going on there. Alright, that there, that goes there. No. What happened here? Oh, we're on part of that. Okay, this goes away. I think I can live with that. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And that's gonna keep going this way. Oh crap. Whoops. Careful. I meant to click on it to get that. This needs to step back a bit. And then this can do that, or we can make the turn with one of these. That's a little less Minecrafty. Alright, and then in here we need some double doors. Go in here somewheres, if I can find their spot. Gates always gotta be finicky. Come on now. Come on. Why do you do that? Hmm? There he goes. Boom. Cool. And then we're going to need to hide that with some pillars. At least we can do it on the sides. We can't do it on the top, unfortunately. Use that to get that. Yeah. To spin it up here. I mean, what I've been doing is just doing this and then giving them that. You still got that wood showing in the front, though. You'd need to do something weird with the 90-degree turn, right? But how's that going to work with also having the thing on the corner? I never quite mastered these. Alright, so if we put that there and then grab a pillar. It's not even doing it to it. It's doing something weird there now with it. Where's it putting that? Yeah, it's not spinning it. I just want to lay it sideways across there. I'm not allowed. Wind's picking up. I wonder what... Yeah, why is that not doing anything? What happens when you put a PEB thing on that? Oh, look at that. It does turn that. Oh. Is that gonna do it? Oh, don't tease me. Oh. So close. Oh, I want you. So you can do it there. It floats out though. Very strange. Got close. Not quite. What if we lower that one? That kills them all. Y'all freezing. Yeah, right now we're at a what are we at right now? 53 degrees. It's a warm day here. There's always these, the insulated beams. You can use those across. Those are a little better. We might just have to live with that. Oh, you know what though? There's also these steel ones. Let's see, let's grab the stuff for that if we need it. Will removing the gate work? Well, I mean the gate's gonna help if anything for this stuff. It yeah, the gate's not interfering at the moment. Alright, well that's kinda cool, but it's too inset. You can't see it. It's not thick enough. Which is too bad. Same with that one. So the only thing that really worked, it seemed, was these chonkers. There's those, but those are upright. So I think that's still the best we can do, huh? was a little darker. I think the light looked better. It's insulated. Tis what it is. I'll either go those two directions, so then we just put this back together. Grab that. And that. And then we just put regular doors in here. Not those, but those. That's a gate. Yeah, still lacks substance on top there. I don't know what else we can do. Can't put a fence foundation there. I don't know how we get some stone across that. There's got to be a solution. I'm not sure what it is. You like it? Well, it's all right. It's all right. You know, there's the... These are the size of the actual gates that come with the thing. But those are just ridiculous in their size. And then we're just going to put these parapets across the top here. Yeah, that beam, it gives it a little jankiness. I'm not sure what to do about that. Tie in the stone, that topper piece. That's what I've been struggling to do, but what stone can go across there? Try putting the stone down first and then the gate, but there's no sideways pillar for black ice. Is what I'm saying. I mean, we could embed it the other way, but then it'll just look like it from the inside. It's actually the inside I'm gonna see the most. Like that looks fine. Although I wish there wasn't wood on the bottom of that either. All I need is a sideways pillar. But that just doesn't exist. I would, like you saw me, I was trying to turn that sideways, but it didn't go in the right place. In the stone there is a topper piece. Well, it's got the fence on top. There is not another topper piece in here. Not in the black ice anyway. But there's some that have other toppers, but they're different colors. Who has one? There's the rough timber wall rim. It's that color. Stone brick. So, what was this? That one. See, the gate still just sticks out in front of it. Oh, I have one other idea, actually. What if we can get the gate to go halfway? Oh, double doors. Actually, we need to get, well, we already got sockets in there, right? So what if we can put the gate halfway inset? Like... like that. That's better, right? And then we can also put these there and there, there and there, and then get the doors back in it. I think that's a lot better. You can see... oh, we can do that there too. I don't know where that went. Hopefully somewhere good. That's better. I don't care for the ceilings that much, but I found what you were thinking of. Not you, fence. Nice if we had still something there, but it's not quite as bad. Yeah, we need a sideways chonker, which we don't have. Who knows where that pillar is? Someplace. But we can put this up here. You are not centered, are you? I guess you are. Oh, it's the parapet. Alright, so we can put that there.
Huh?
You walk over that? You can. Give me some more pib. Do that. That's better. Cool. Anyone like to drink eggnog? I like eggnog. I'm not super traditional though about the given holidays this time of year. I try not to be too predictable. That kind of... it's fine, I guess. It's pinching here a little bit. Obviously, we'd fill in under there. Maybe. I think this could move over one. Let's see. Yeah, I do like eggnog. but I don't necessarily need it to be this time of year. Ooh, it got dark. I got ice on my bar. We will move it over right there. Hey, bum. You break it out this time of year, that and the chocolate-covered cherries? Ooh. I can do some chocolate-covered cherries. Hey, Becca. What's going on? We're just doing a little buildy stuff here today. Oh, this needs to go up. Up. I guess we can continue this too. Oh god, where'd that go? Hey, no. Not allowed. So if stairs came down from there, would that be a decent place, or would we gotta back it up one? I think we need to back it up one. Otherwise we'd have to put a roof here. Guess I can let go of that. You'll drink eggnog, but you're not particular about it. I have a strong propensity to try not to do stereotypical holiday things, since I don't really celebrate them. So out of stubbornness, I may not drink it. I do like it. And I do have a propensity towards the spiked variety. Eggnog. Must admit. Oh, cool. I only really need this to be too high, but it's got to be too high here. There's one high here. I mean, I guess that could be enough. Lion Shay win the Got No Frames award. You still drank, you love spiced rum and eggnog? Yeah, rum or brandy. I guess we can get it with that. I mean, it only takes one for the mobs to not to be able to get up it. And this will make it a little bit higher. Who's coming over? Looks like travel again. Uh-oh, they're going to get the bears mad. So almost could use one of these right here. Although that adds more wood underneath. Do we want to do one of these here? Guess that's okay. Oh my god, more boxes. Spiced rum in your eggnog. What are you doing, Travel? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting these change the size a little bit. Because of that hypotenuse. So off of this side. Yeah. If you want that 45, it gets a little weird. Do that. What's up, man? Did you bring some more things? Look at you trying to trip people. Keep them from coming in the front door. Oh, look at that. Iron. Deep sea fisher. Oh, I don't know if I've earned that or not. Thank you very much. I'll go put it in the box. Thank you, sir. Was trying to use in-game voice. I'm in Discord. I believe. I think so. Gamma's posting about stuff going on in Exiles. You can hear me on the stream though, right? Travel. Thank you very much, man. I super appreciate it. Very much appreciate the donation. Get these roasting over an open fire. Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Get some more ice on me. This wall is taking a while, guys. I thought it might, but you never know. Alright, we need to be able to get up here. Boop, boop, boop. Might need to do a little of that. How was I getting up over here? I guess I was just doing it that way. Also do it this way. Probably makes a little bit more sense. Travel came over to get chewed on. This actually be a good way to test. I'm hoping that the bears still spawn with this. We're gonna need to bring this box over a little bit. We're going to be working over here for a minute. Boop. Now we can reach that. Do we want to do it like that? I don't know. We could always, oops. Always fall down. Or... we got the angle. Try to play with it a bit. Don't really want it to come in like that though. That's right up nicely on the edge. This one. Try to move this over, I think is what I was going to try to do. Let's see. Yeah, like that. That would be nice, right? That. Yeah, that's pretty seamless. Yeah, I feel good about that. Yeah, now we got a little anti-bear fence. Don't know where that went. Hopefully they spawn back though, we'll see. It's important to me that they do. Alright, we gotta make this turn. Let's see if this gets us there. It will if we just keep using these. Mostly. Oh yeah, we don't need to go forever this way. We just need to figure out where our gatehouse goes, which actually could just go right here. A1? What's A1? A1 steak sauce? So that could be our gate right there. This one maybe even could accommodate the big gate. Got 1, 2, 3, right? One, two, three. Get you a fridge ready? There's fridges in the stables. Or do you need it right here? Right by the teleporter? Decoration, storage. There's a fridge right there. I have a feeling he's coming over with some potions. Potions of bestial memory. You're trying to kill the boss bear over there? Alright, let's see if we can get us one of these in here now. This actually would be a reasonable place to use this. Oh yeah. Gets these big old hunkers. Someone's dying? You haven't decided yet who? Okay. As long as it ain't me. How do we feel about that right on the edge there? We need to fill it in a little bit. Give it some of this. I don't know. I don't think that's necessary. It's a little weird though how it's just right on the face of things. Could pull one of these out maybe a half step. There's definitely something that needs to happen here. Oh, I'm thirsty. Perhaps even more than that, huh? Oh, excuse me. Ladybugs, you're gonna head off? Okay, go lay down. I hope your tummy feels better. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming to hang out, as usual. I want to go right in that middle bit. It doesn't seem to want to go there. Go there or there. Let's try that. Maybe we keep stepping down from there. Let's see. And then bring that in. Basically designing my own stairs here. It's gonna keep sloping down. Let's do that maybe at least one more time. Doesn't want to go in there, which means, oh, there it does. At some point, we're gonna have to do this. Hey now. Being attacked. Alright. You're supposed to attack from the outside.
But I had keys to the inside.
Look at that. Look how far that's going. Oh my god, it's still going.
Could you still see it for a long time?
Still going.
Wow.
It's going to make it like all the way to the center of the map. Look at that. I can still see the trail. It's just fading out. Holy moly.
Wow. Holy crap.
They keep going. What's up, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
Good, man. I saw you left me a message. I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Yo, totally. It's even said in there not to read it while you're streaming. It's totally
okay.
cool. Yeah. I know. I have had zero ability to do anything other than work for a while. So like,
admin abuse. I know. I'm gonna report him, man, to somebody.
Yeah, you better report him to the admin. Oh wait, you gonna just tell yourself and me? Because that ain't gonna help you.
Damn it. It's like trying to report the police to the police, huh? Doesn't work out too well.
Like the wall, man.
Yeah, I feel like a song out of Pink Floyd.
Does seem very pointy.
There is a point to it, hopefully.
Oh boy.
I finally had a call to use one of these big gates.
Yeah.
Because it's tall enough here. I was going to build apartments for my recruits today, but I don't know. This might be as far as I get today.
I mean, perimeter wall is a lot to do, man.
Yeah, although I mean, I designed it as simply as I could.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's basically mostly just 2 stacked foundations. Well, I thought it was about as simple and low impact as I could do it.
Yeah.
But even that adds up. But yeah, it gives me a sense of territory, and it's like pissing around the boundary to claim it as mine. I've been talking forever about doing it, so now it's done.
It wouldn't let me get off either. I was just stuck there for a second.
How was your day, man?
Long as hell. That's good. And I'm the only one working tomorrow, so that'll be interesting.
Oh yeah.
It's it's the day that's slated for everyone to have off, since Christmas is on Sunday. But we've never really not had anybody working before. If it wasn't a weekend day, so they're like, we probably should have somebody on call. I'm like, whatever, that's fine.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. People will still be trying to put stuff together, I guess, for especially
Possibly.
if they've got any Christmas-related kitchen projects.
Yeah, but none of the designers are working tomorrow, so it's more just in case stores reach out to try to get something fixed or figure something out, that there'll be somebody they can actually reach via email. So easy
Yeah,
peasy,
man.
though. When you gotta go back, man? When you gotta go back to your thing?
Well, January I got to start doing work. We won't
Okay.
actually have open hours, but I will need to be working most days. I won't have to deal with the public yet, but yeah, it's counting down, man. It's counting down. And I can't say I have used the break as well as I had hoped.
I mean, there've been justifiable reasons, Monkey. to
Yeah.
not have done that.
No,
so,
there's definitely things that have gotten in the way of my mood, kept me from.
yeah.
And I've been, even without that, I don't know if it's actually related or not. It's hard to tell, but it's one of those breaks where you just kind of get into a funk, It's like,
Yeah.
because you just, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out a lot about the pressure to be productive about your fun.
Yeah.
You're
Yep.
like exhausted, but you finally get a break, and it's time to do everything else you want to do with your life.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you don't want to do crap.
I've the YouTube curse, man. You feel like if you're doing something like gaming and you're not recording or streaming, that you're being wasteful and you're not doing what
Right.
you should be doing. And I still struggle with that, but the only thing that's made that a little easier recently, and one of the reasons I haven't streamed as much, is that World of Warcraft had their expansion, and it's been a while since I played. I got convinced, the geeks were like, you gotta try it, it's really good, and it's been great, but I know it doesn't do well on the channel, and I get to play for a half hour at a time, so it's not even stream worthy anyways, right? So I've been just sneaking in little bits of that just before work, and it's been nice to just feel just to enjoy something like that again for a while, right? And not feel the pressure to try to do anything too crazy with it. But then I do feel like I'm not streaming or recording as much as I need to. Makes me feel like I'm not being productive. So, and then Conan's fun. But I've kind of built what I wanted to here, and I kind of did the same thing on the other server, and there's not a lot of cool games out right now. So I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I definitely. I was talking to people earlier. I was feeling that itch for new games, But there aren't as many out as I would like, actually.
Yeah.
Or stuff that I'd want to play. But I've been looking. I've been looking.
Oh, Bum is right. The bears have respawned.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. I didn't want to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
the bear did respawn just now, and the thing served its purpose. It
Oh,
it ran up to it, saw there was a wall, and ran off.
it's coming for me. A game that I have not paid any attention to, because not really up my alley, but I like saw like a trailer the other day for it.
Mm-hmm.
The Harry Potter game they're working on actually looks kind of awesome.
Oh yeah, I've been wondering if I'm gonna be interested in that or not. I mean, on the surface, no,
Yeah,
but maybe.
like I enjoyed. This is such blasphemy. I enjoyed the movies. Never read the books. You know.
Oh my god, that is blasphemy.
I have all of them, just never did it. But like, yeah. So like, I'm like, yeah, it's fun, but it's not something I'm like, I'm Potterhead, not my thing, right? But yeah, like after seeing the like the gameplay and then like flying around in the room, the
Quidditch.
I think? No, they were just like free flying. It looked like Red Dead Redemption, but magic. I was like, okay.
It's not something I think you would necessarily enjoy, but you've been enjoying Green Hill, stuck in the I checked out Green Hill, and that's like what's the name for that level of survival where it just gets like survival tedium.
Yeah.
It's like okay, relax, too much here. You're making me work too hard. Like basically any survival with disease and infection. No.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I know that like when we got the leech stuff in Ark, I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I can dig having to be careful about it, but I turned off permanent immediately. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be diseased until dead. Thank you.
Yeah, especially if the cure is just too laborsome.
Ridiculous. And then like they did a better job with Mega Rabies when they had the Mega Rabies thing happen with the drawing a total blank, the upside down lizards, which I love, and the bats. As long as you had enough health, you could outlive it. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, just that's too much.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with games that make you like worry about like how wet you are at the same time. I'm like, I can't. It's too much.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's just too much.
Yeah, I was checking out something recently that had wetness, and it's like it shouldn't be like such poison to be wet,
Right.
That as soon as you're wet, you're debuffed. Trying to balance this out in the front, and I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
A little longer on the left side, but it looks weird.
Yeah.
It looks weird if I do this. I don't know what you do think's better.
Yeah, that does look a bit odd.
So
I think the other way you had it was good.
I think that's okay. We can give it more spiky bits.
All of the spikes.
Stay away. No solicitors. No trespassing.
Unless you have Girl Scout cookies. In which case, come in.
Come
Bring me
in.
the cookies.
Yes. Disease, infection, 3 food bars, sanity, diminishing health bar. Yeah, I mean, if you think that's fun, you enjoy yourself. Yeah. Oh, and then games with nutrition.
Yeah, like what Atlas was doing for a while.
Oh my god.
Just way too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't be wrong. I totally get it. It's cool if that's your thing. It's your thing. It's just like that stuff becomes immersion breaking to me. You know, I don't worry that much about what I eat in real life. Like, no, thank you.
I mean, maybe you should, but there's the games. You know, it's got to stay being a game. When game becomes too much work, then I don't know.
Yeah.
You see, I've done a bunch of building in here.
Yeah, I've been checking it out, man. This is neat.
And there's one more that's going to go in this space right here. I'm going to have to design some apartments in here. That's the 3 food bars, nutrition. I respect what they're trying to do in Green Hill. But yeah, it's a bit much. I watched I think Crackers played a bit of Green Hill.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she streamed a little bit of it. What should we do here? Should we just come down? I think we should just come down. I'm trying to keep the wall from getting more than too high.
Yeah.
Turn the corner here. And I guess this stays that height. Okay. This might finish it, guys. Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it when I do it. I hadn't tested yet to see if you could hear it when other people do it.
Thanks.
I like how it varies too. It goes doom, doom, and then the tack, tack. What did I run out of? Oh, I'm too far from my chest. You know, I tried Final Fantasy VII actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We were having a little discussion about that in the beginning of the stream. I wanted to check out what that was about, and yeah, basically what it led to me is realizing how used I am to like open world games with free agency.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That game is like not only linear, but it is so on rails. It's unreal.
You're the new, like the newer version, the remastered one.
Yeah.
That gets because it's based, you know, directly on the one from the PS or from PlayStation. That was like, that's it, man. It was 100% on rails the whole way.
Yeah, I mean, not only is it just linear,
Yeah.
but like like this corridor, but it's like no. You have to step on this symbol here to jump, right? Yeah. And oh, you're talking now. You can't move.
Yeah.
And then okay, now the person that you're talking to is walking away, but it's going to be 3 seconds until you get to move again. 1,000, 2 1,000. I'm like, really? Wow.
Problem ruler, you better see yourself out of this. Just joke.
What did he say?
I grew up in Final Fantasy. He said Final Fantasy games are overrated. I grew up on them, and the reason that I love them, just like other stuff that I love like that, is the lore, the story, right? So like, yeah, it's on rails for a lot of that stuff. There's overworld stuff. When you get to the overworld, you have a lot more freedom. It's very gear checky when you do that. Like when you get to a place that you're out leveled, you know about it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna live. But yeah, anytime you get inside, like anything that's not the overworld, you are definitely on rails for where you can or can't go for that stuff. But the story of 7 and the story of 8 is my favorite. 10 is amazing, but like the story of that stuff is what made me like come back to it over and over again, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then like the more recent ones, I've tried playing the more recent one. I can't. The story doesn't drag. It doesn't pull me in. So I'm like, oh dang, too bad.
Oh yeah, you don't like the new one?
No,
I saw you did an episode of it.
Yeah, the MMO is fine. But
Are you talking about 7 or something else?
no, not 7. It's 14, I think.
Oh
is
yeah,
the...
yeah. Yeah, it's 14.
Right? Yeah, it's fun, but it feels overly complicated for like an MMO to me. And that's just there's good stuff to that, right? But that's just World of Warcraft was kind of a it's pretty chill. So,
Hey Gamma, this is my stream. People do not get timed out in this stream for dissing on Final Fantasy.
Oops, sorry, bub. Already did it. Just joking. Just joking.
In a Raleigh stream, maybe. Not mine.
Nah. I mean, you can enjoy what you enjoy, man. That's how it works.
Yeah, just in general, that's true. But
Yeah.
I am not overly attached to
Yeah.
Final Fantasy. I mean, I've never played it really.
Mm-hmm.
This was my first thing of that, but yeah, it was just a trip experiencing that part of it. Just how much it was completely on rails, and the story is okay. The whole environmental terrorist thing of the
7,
corporations
yeah.
are sucking the Mako
Yeah.
out of the world. I thought that was really interesting. That was an interesting take on it.
Yeah.
The dialogue doesn't make sense a lot of the times. The whole hostility of Barrett towards of Cloud. It's like,
Yeah.
why do you keep yelling at him?
So, some of that stuff plays out later on. Some of it does.
Yeah.
But some of it's just what they're like, that's what he does. He yells at everybody. You're like, okay.
But then Tifa. Tifa is my waifu of choice.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can see that.
Yeah, that look, man. But
Aerith is, Flower Girl. Fine, for sure.
you like Aerith? Good. We won't be in competition then.
Yeah. Or Yuffie, but I don't know that
Yeah,
you
the
get to
remake.
You get to see Yuffie in the remake? I didn't
I haven't seen
finish
Yuffie yet.
it.
There's Jessie,
Oh, yeah.
Aerith, and Tifa.
Man, I hope. Are you gonna keep playing or not?
I don't know. I mean, it's high quality. You know, it looks good. I was really kind of cursing under my breath a lot though of the movement. Okay, now I got to go up there. Now I got to go down there. Now I got to stand there to go there. And and then the combat too was interesting. Like I like the Buster Sword. I like when you can just freely swing it around and but then you really have to use your special abilities.
Limit breaks. You gotta use your limit breaks.
And that means the whole combat thing where you pause combat to go through a console menu.
Yeah. The active.
To choose whatever if you're going to do
Yeah.
your spell or your special or your limit.
Yeah.
And just pausing combat to do that is very not immersive for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's I was interested to see what they did because it's turn-based for Final Fantasy VII. That's what it is. It's straight turn-based combat on the old stuff, So, the only version of that kind of stuff that I kind of feel like turned out pretty decent was Kingdom Hearts. They did a kind of a pretty decent active combat system where you're actually still running around and swinging your your keyblade and able to kind of just trigger off spells because it's all quick to get to the stuff you need to. So you might kind of have to like get to a place where you're, like it's like you had to reload a little bit, right? You had to get to a place where you're a little bit safe if you want to change anything crazy. But you pretty much just pick out the few things you want to use a lot, and then you kind of just learn like the combos, do what you want to do for it, But yeah, the turn-based is, and like what they try to do to make turn-based work in the remake it's okay for what it is, but it's definitely weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. So, I mean, I struggle because, like I said, I just realized, like, how the kind of games I play are just so different than, people who grew up with consoles and stuff.
Yes.
Because if you're used to consoles and stuff, I'm sure that, like, you have no problem with it. It's like, it makes sense. But, for me, who's just been total PC gamer my whole gaming career, and PC gamer and like open world gamer.
Yeah, I mean, that's analogous to like playing like the older PC games like Doom or something, right? Where like you were on rails. That's how it was made to be, right? So it's kind of like
you said Doom.
Yeah,
I could do Doom though. Doom at least. Within the corridor, like, I think there's a difference between being on rails and being in a corridor, right?
Yeah,
like, I can do corridor.
Like the 7 remake though, like it's like that because it's the remake of 7. So like if they didn't do that, the neckbeards, myself included, would probably have been pretty upset.
Right.
So but no, I totally agree. That like that is, there's a reason I haven't got super far into the remake myself, is that I'm so used to this other stuff now that it's hard to do this other thing instead,
Like, I have been unreasonably addicted to Darktide during this break. And Darktide is total linear, right? You're definitely in a corridor the whole time.
Yeah.
But within that corridor, at least your character has free agency. It's total action combat. It's got ranged and stuff. There's no pausing combat. That's death. If you try to go to a menu in combat, you won't be there when you get back. But if there's stairs, you can just go up the stairs. You don't have to stand on a certain spot to go up the stairs, None of that foolishness. So, yeah, so it's just interesting. It just, and then, I watch reviews before I checked out the 7 remake, right? And there's people just gushing over it.
Yeah.
Nostalgia, and man. Well, I mean, people who didn't even play, like, example, I watched a lot of Skill Up reviewer. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I watched a lot of Skill Up, and he apparently never, did he say he played the original? I'm not sure he did. But he was just like, oh yeah, it's amazing and everything. But then I get in and I'm just like, whoa, I'm just struggling against a lot of these constraints.
Yeah.
And just realizing, I'm just really a different gamer in some ways.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
And you get used to what you're used to.
Yeah, I mean, it's on my Steam Deck, so when I'm when I'm away, that's a thing I can bust out and play some more of. But like, that's where it's gonna live because it feels weird to do it on the computer. So.
Crap. Get them stairs back.
These are 2 pieces, like they're not normal. They're not like straight connected. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get stairs up at an angle here while I talk. Don't want to go there. Yeah, there's gaps. You can't look too hard, Arcane. The remake has certain nuances that aren't the same as the original, but you leave it at that. I know they changed the story, and that was like a huge controversy. Yeah, I don't have that issue. Because I wasn't there for the first one. But I know there was a controversy about that. So if that goes there, then this has to go there to cover that. And then we have a space for the stairs. Maybe. But yeah, anyway, I've been looking. I got that hunger for a new game, and none of the ones that I really have been dreaming about are coming out till, when I'm deep into my busiest time next season. There's going to be a million games.
Of course.
They're all coming out in like March and February.
Yeah.
Everything got delayed due to COVID. We were talking about earlier, I don't know, have you played any, and I have to really check it out to see if I even be interested, but have you played any Path of Exile?
I have not, no. Like, I know of it, but it's very tangentially. That's not quite the word, but, I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I think I can live with that. Yeah, someone was gushing about it recently. I was watching someone review it. He was talking about how it was the D&D game, the computer D&D game he'd always wanted.
Oh, okay.
But then, I don't know, maybe, hopefully I'm thinking of the same one. But then there's some folks in the chat today who were really into it. Bechamel and Pharrell both been playing it, and they say it's more like, what did they say? It was more like a Diablo, which wouldn't appeal to me as much.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Diablo-esque gameplay, so
that gets too busy for me. It's just like too much stuff going on. Yeah, she called it the bigger and much more complex brother of Diablo. Which, I don't know. If you like Diablo 2, it's great. Yeah, I've not been a Diablo fan. I see my son play it, and it's just like, it's like the isometric horde.
yeah.
I'm not necessarily feeling that.
Ask a dumb question while watching this.
Dumb
Is there a
question?
reason? Yeah, is there a reason you just line that up to go the thing back?
I can't hear you. What?
Is there a reason you didn't just run with the angle off of this? Does it not line up very well?
The angle off of this?
Yeah, off the piece that you're trying to build the stairs into.
Oh, well, because it's in the angle, and the stairs would go off the wall that way.
So these are on the same, these two things are on the same grid?
They are, but they're all triangles.
I got you.
And so the triangle would come off this way.
What about putting a triangle, just up here? What if you made this thicker? And then the angle would just drop it onto this other angle.
Well, these are supposed to be the stairs that just keep you on the wall. And then there'll be the stairs that take you off the wall.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be able to come down here.
Yeah.
And yeah, the issue with that is there's no, you have to square this off, so you got to have another 30-60 triangle to be able to come down this way. And it doesn't need to stick out like this, though. That's the thing. So that is bothering me. Boop. So I was trying to just kind of build a square into here so I can just come up there. But it is weird. If you didn't really enjoy Diablo 2, I wouldn't recommend Path of Exile. Okay, well there goes that. Off the list. I mean, you could just not be able to run the wall down to here and have to come up and put stairs here easily enough. Like, there's some stairs that go like that just to get you up here. But I'd like to be able to run the whole wall. And so let's see if I could maybe just run. The problem with doing the PEB, I could put a PEB down like that, but it's gonna stick out. Like I can just do that. It sticks out a little down here, and if I delete it, it's gonna go away. And then this needs to tie into this. That's fine. But yeah, pretty sure if I delete this PEB sticking out right there, it's gonna... This and this will delete. Are you still in voice, really?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. Just looking at stuff.
Maybe cover it up some like that. Or just leave it. Doesn't matter. I'll barely be in this corner. Just give it an honest try. I'll take a look at it. Try conversing with arcane stone border. I'll try to cover and conversing. I'm gonna have a conversation with it. The like insulated wood. Not insulated wood. Reinforced stone. There's the cappers. Well, there's that arcane reinforced wall rim. Oh, that's not it. And the sandstone, there was a simpler one. This guy. That just sort of highlights it, really. I mean, I think I could just live with that. I mean, we could thicken it. But then that's just, I don't know, silly. Or what I was doing before, actually, was stick that under it. That's not bad. I think I'll just leave it at that. You can see little traces of it. You have Diablo 3? You like that, Sir Garwin? That's a busy game. You can play that. Power to you. Now, of course, the actual Blizzard versions, there's so much controversy about Blizzard. We won't even get into that.
One of the dudes that was part of the original like World of Warcraft stuff is back at Blizzard for Warcraft stuff now. Kind of exciting. It's been several expansions since it like WoW felt like, I don't know, amazing and story driven and stuff I wanted to play. And like this last expansion has been that way. It's been very nice so far.
Cool.
I'm almost done with the story for the main story at least.
I'm glad you're digging it.
It's nice.
It's got dragons. I mean, how could you go wrong?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking more of well, I mean, beyond like, you know, the employee practices and stuff. There's the whole thing with Diablo Immortal.
Oh, yeah. Don't you have a phone?
Do you have a phone? There's that. being mobile based. I mean, they did put it on PC, but
You don't
the
have
whole thing with
hundreds of
the
thousands of dollars.
yes, yes, that part. You want a real Warcraft game? Not WoW. You know, it turns out that
I've never played those.
WoW and Warcraft were initially based off of Warhammer 40k lore, but they couldn't get the license to Warhammer 40k, so they made their own version of it.
Makes sense.
The battle for supremacy is still ongoing between Blizzard and Square Enix with WoW and Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 does some really good stuff. World of Warcraft is seeming to understand more of that now. That's some of the stuff that they've done in this for this expansion has actually just made a lot of the gameplay fun again, where there's some stuff that just wasn't. So it's neat. Yeah, but I've never actually played the Warcraft games. I've only played World of Warcraft, which Fox has berated me for several times.
You got in trouble for that?
Yeah. He's like, how? That it's what it's from. How can you? I was like, I don't. Just never done it, man. I said I get all the lore I want from World of Warcraft.
You can't play all the games no matter what you do.
Oh god, it'd be nice to, but yeah.
There's so many games.
Real-time strategy games, not something I'm great at, and not something I find super enjoyable. So
Is that what that is?
I think Warcraft is considered old school. Warcraft is considered an RTS. I think.
If folks were wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to stick this gate in the middle like I did over there. There's the PEP things in the ground, so it should go there.
I always
but
had to
not.
look down to get it to work. Like I had to look at the floors. And shit.
It's not flipping around like I wanted to. Use the iron frame. Is there a double door iron frame? Oh, look at that. This match better. I didn't realize I was in there.
Is that the wood frame you've been using that was driving you crazy earlier? There's an iron version?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. That's awesome.
Yeah, that would be much better. Why didn't they stick it in with the other double doors?
Just to get on your nerves, monkey. Just to get on your nerves.
If I can ever get this one go back in here. You can go right where you were, it's okay. Oh. It's there. We don't want it there. We want it... I mean, it could go there. It does match a lot better. But I think I want it on the other face. Maybe these have to go away. I'll put them back. No, I still won't spin. Maybe you have to go away. Cannibalizing of everything until it'll finally place. There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
and then now we can go back to Black Ice and grab the doors. Where'd they go? Blind. There. Cool. And then we'll get the pillars back. Yeah, I almost brought Witcher back because they did that big enhancement, the ray tracing and everything. So now the Witcher's got the eye candy. But they borked it.
Oh, did they?
It doesn't perform very well at all.
Aw.
Yeah, it's got a lot of stutter and stuff. It's getting better. But they did a bad conversion to DX12. And so they killed the performance. They optimized it on console. but not on PC. So, yeah, it's getting better, and I actually, in the process of trying to get it to work right, I managed to improve some stuff on my PC. I learned how to install resizable bar
Oh, okay.
for my graphics card, which is basically, I was describing it earlier. It basically is a setting that allows your CPU to gobble up all the data from your GPU at once, rather than having it bottlenecked and streaming to it.
Oh, okay.
And if you've got a 30 series card, you should be able to do that.
Okay.
But if you bought yours after March 21st, or March 2021, excuse me, it might already be programmed for it.
I don't remember when I got this one. I'll have to look.
Yeah.
Neat.
So I got that out of us. You started with Warcraft 1? Just got the dead tree in the battle pass. It actually looks good in the game. I am at level 2 in the battle pass, and that's just accidentally. You are much kinder about it than I am, Arcane. I'm just like, yeah. People
level
so
2. Monkey,
I'm
you
one
have
away.
to at least get to 3.
I do have to get to
so
3.
you can get your fancy mulch.
I do. And there's actually things here I want it for, to tell you the truth. It actually would be good for filling in some spots. You know what is the real kicker right now, too, is after me making fun of it so much.
Yeah.
I think Bum, he placed some here while I was taking a little break, and I came in and there was brown mulch inside the house. So
Yeah.
I have a brown mulch from him doing that.
Yeah.
And if I pick it up and try to use it, it won't let me because I haven't done that, right?
Because you'll have it yet. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I get this message that says, "You are not entitled to brown mulch."
That is awesome.
I am not entitled
It's mocking you.
to brown mulch.
Too
It's like,
funny.
you laughed at it, you don't get to use it. Sorry. Oh, after all that, you think you want to place? You are not entitled.
That's too funny.
That is hilarious.
The game's getting you, man.
Yeah. It's like, you made fun of it? You don't get it now. Alright guys, we have a perimeter wall. And I was gonna build the apartment too, but I think I'm gonna save that for another stream. There's some family solstice stuff that might be happening right now. I need to actually make a call and check in with my son's mom, and might be going to have dinner. Not sure. So I'm gonna check in on that and see. And I think I've kind of spent my energy making this. This turned out to be a little bit more tricky than I wanted, but well, than I expected. But you know, that's how these things always go. You know, it is just a simple two foundation high, but there was all these little nitpicky things we had to figure out. But I feel pretty good about it. I think this is a pretty decent perimeter wall, and now I can stop talking about how I'm going to do it. It's actually done. And if we do turn on purges again, I would be interested to see if they actually spawn outside or not. But yeah, you can run the whole thing and do that. And then, yeah, we put this little connector path in right here that this part here is always going to bug me, but tis what it is. Yeah. Everybody's telling me how it's negative degrees in their places wherever they live. Yeah, the mulch slap in the face. It's minus 12 Fahrenheit right now for Noel, and his pipes are frozen. So of course you're
Midwest,
playing video
baby.
games. Yeah. No, you don't want to have to deal with your pipes. Play video games.
Yeah,
But yeah, if you guys have suggestions of games we should check out, we're kind of open right now.
absolutely.
See what else is out there. I love putting my all into games, but then I also have spent so long like playing certain games like Ark for 5,000 hours that then I'm like, well, but I know there's other games out there. I want to experience them all.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of games that came out during that time that I didn't play, and it's really fun checking them all out and seeing what the limits of the human imagination applied to technology are. It's a ton of fun that these things exist. They're the funnest things ever. Yeah.
Agreed.
Your pipes are 2, and you're only at -1. Oh my goodness. It has heat tape. Does that run current through it or something?
Kind of. It's like a cable that gets plugged in on one side and then it gets taped to the bottom of your pipes usually.
Okay.
And it just keeps them warm because of the current.
Yeah, it's got like resistance or something that creates heat.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I don't have to deal with that problem. We are having a cold winter for us here.
Yeah.
Which is, it's touching freezing occasionally. I mean, for us, we've had some nights get into the 30s, and definitely it's been low 40s a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Which for us is really cold.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm able to live in a place that does not have any kind of central heating, and most of the time that's fine.
Yeah.
I've actually been running just a little electric radiator heater on the lowest setting on the thermostat, and that is enough to keep it warm. That and our GPUs playing the games.
Yeah. Yep.
And 2 people's body heat.
Second life.
And if it gets really cold, I bake something, and that's usually good enough for around here.
Yeah. No, get out of here.
To try Second Life.
Get out of here, Noel.
He was telling me how much time he spent on Second Life.
Oh man,
He's definitely had a Second Life on Second Life.
Yep, I know a lot of Second Lifers.
Yeah, it's a little late for Second Life, man.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for meta.
I will say HTC, I think, said they have they've got a new competitor coming out that's going to kind of rival the Meta Oculus stuff they've got going on. Like the lightweight ones, they're kind of like separate, which I'm down for because I have an old Oculus Rift that I enjoy, but I don't want to deal with the Meta stuff.
No.
Like, I don't want to do that. So, like, if HTC can do one that doesn't require that, I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'll try that out.
I mean, I'm okay with the metaverse being on my 3 wraparound monitors I got right here. That's enough for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't play it off with my family if I strap one of those things in my face.
Yeah.
I would not be allowed.
There was a thing that was on it was on Steam for a while. It's not there anymore. That I love. Fox and I used to play it all the time. It was called The Wave. It was like a digital venue for like electronic music and stuff and other kind of music and stuff too. But like it wasn't like you go to a thing and there's lights and stuff going. Like producers would make like interactive videos essentially that like it would pull you through them while the music was going, and like you're on rails a little bit, but like it's all around you and all this crazy visual stuff, and I'm like, this is the best way to experience this ever.
Online parties are kind of interesting idea.
Yeah.
Like sort of a 3D Zoom kind of thing.
Yeah. I can be down.
Yeah. It could definitely be interesting, especially in situations. And, it's a little weird that everybody could put on their avatar that they want. I could be as handsome as I ever wanted to be,
Do some VR chats, baby.
Oh, that looks good from up here. I'm thinking this. That worked out better over there with the way we did it. We have to fit the housing in there now. But yeah, I don't think I could ever do the VR because
Yeah.
I'm already tuned out enough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, maybe one day if I'm ever completely living by myself. But I already strap in for so long to the computer.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I play for 8 hours at a time. At least having my peripheral vision see the real world is okay.
Yeah.
I'd have a sweaty ring around my face by the time that thing.
Oh, for sure, man. And like
Yeah.
I've never played long. It's just one of those things I haven't. But there's some neat interactive things for it. You know, I honestly the most that I did with because I've got one of the like the ones you just put your phone in, right? One of the things I do the most in that stuff is watch like 360 videos on YouTube or like squirrel suit type stuff. You know, because I'm not gonna ever do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like having it like strapped to your face and look around and kind of see all that stuff, it's just like it doesn't feel the same, but it's the closest I'm gonna get to that experience. It's kind of neat, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I can dig it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right, Arcane. This Second Life does look way better than Meta. That's the joke.
Yeah.
That's the joke. How many $1 billion? And it looks like the Wii or the Mii's. It's like
Yeah,
me.
it blows my mind.
Oh
man.
my god! It's like, what did you do wrong? And could maybe you give me a cut of those billions and I'd put it to much better use? Oh my god. Yeah. VR chat is fun. VR shopping will be great once the hardware becomes accessible. Oh my god. Well, you can already see pictures. I mean, you can get rotatable 3D models if you really need that on your screen. Sound boxing is your workout of choice. What is it? The Blade one?
Beat Saber?
Beat Saber.
Mhm.
Beat Saber looks fun. Beat Saber looks like the best thing that could happen in VR. That looks cool. And it's an actual like workout. Or at least you're getting your body moving and getting your lymph flowing and everything like that.
Yeah.
So that looks fun. I think most of VR right now happens in Beat Saber.
Yeah.
All right, on guys. It was fun. I like doing these building projects because we can chat better. It's easier to interact than when we're like having like a lot of massive action going on. And I'm very happy with how this is turning out. We're gonna have to keeping that open space in the middle, but that's gonna get filled in with the temple and stuff. Maybe we'll do some of that little stone pathy stuff in there, some statues or something. So got to work out that space. We're gonna put in apartments over there, and then that'll probably be it. I don't want to do too much because I've already done some damage to my frame rate with this perimeter wall. I've gone from like 70 to like 56 now. I'm now
Ooh.
officially below. I just hit 60, but it goes up and down. But I've definitely feel the impact. We're not super stuttery yet, like some people's bases, but I'm approaching. I'm on the edge of that. I can tell, and depending on how much we decorate and stuff, and the impact of that, at least the apartments will be kind of far away. The Conan's really good at putting that lower polygon models farther away. There's a fancy, was that LOD or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Conan's pretty good at that, better than most things. If we were in Arc right now, we'd be at like below 30. But it's getting there, and I knew I was going to push against that edge with this project, but I made that decision to do it because I really wanted to do the whole kind of village thing. So after one more episode, when we get that apartment in, then we'll play with the Thralls Are Alive and see what that does to the frame rate. But yeah, we're nearly there. Don't push him; he's close to the edge. Looking at you, Glitch, says Gamma. Yeah. I think Traveling Man gave Lion, Shay, and Sweetie an award for the no frame space today too. It's very good looking though. I'm telling you. We need Unreal 5 and
Dude.
the nanite, man. I put up that video about nanite.
Yes, that was crazy.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my gosh, blew my mind.
Yeah, it's that objects will automatically reduce their polygons the further you get from them, based on distance. Nowadays, developers have to do that. They have to actually design multiple models of a thing that load in depending on how far away you are from them, and a certain distance, like probably those trees right there. Definitely those trees right there. Those are now called billboards, which are basically they're 2D models of the tree, which don't look nearly as good. Like that one's probably 2D right now, but they won't need to do that anymore. They'll still be 3D, but the models will automatically reduce themselves, and it's just going to be really good for performance overall. It's kind of amazing.
Just ridiculous looking. It was so cool.
Yeah, so they'll be able to push that envelope in even more, combined with the the increasing capabilities of hardware. We're going to get closer and closer to that immersion that we want, of being able to do all this stuff without being punished too hard by our hardware. Yeah. Right on, Pookie. Looking forward to the next stream. Awesome. Right on, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I tweak on my little metaverse here, the Conan metaverse. And after this, we'll get back to some action. Whether here or in another game, we might try some other things out as we go. I am in less than a week, in next Wednesday, I'm going to go away to Arizona from Wednesday to Wednesday. So I'm going to miss probably 4 streams in that period, because I don't have the capability to stream from there right now. I just have my phone, basically, when I go down there. So unless I did a little phone walkthrough, but we're not going to do that. So so we're going to get in basically 2 more streams, I think, and then I'm going to be gone for a week and a day, and then we'll be back again, although I will be working when I get back too. So but yeah, that's the schedule coming up. But today's Thursday. I will definitely see you guys on Saturday. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yes, and yeah, appreciate you all keeping me company and sharing the whole conversation while we game, for sure. And I should just mention that G Portal does sponsor this. So if you want to get your own server of any game, there's a link down in the description that you can use. Get you 10% off and gives us credit for sending you. So they keep sponsoring more servers for us. And if you want to play with us, Raleigh and I both have Patreons, which I have not spent any time on my actual Patreon page for more than a year or 2. It's
I need to update
kind of
mine real
embarrassing. The last one mine has was my face reveal, which was a long time ago. But generally, people who become patrons come straight into the Discord and they see us chatting all day long. So the Patreon page is kind of irrelevant on that level. But yeah, it gets you into the Discord with us and into all our servers and into a great community of folks. So if you can do that, definitely encourage you. And it's nice to have the support for our very expensive hobby here. Anyway, y'all, see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching to the end of this one. Bye-byes.